boys. Today we have the Outcasts with us.
Wow.
Welcome.
Is super candidly powerful question. Is it easy to get drugs in Macau? Wow.
Easy in Hong Kong.
Dang, girl.
I just hear this.
Yeah.
I just hear it. Yeah. Okay.
Word on the street.
The word on the street. Word on the street is. But but yeah, some people will like try to smuggle from Hong Kong to Macau. But lately has been really strict because Thailand is legal now.
Thailand? Oh, weed is legal there?
It's legal.
Weed is legal in Thailand now, and so like they're more strict now, as in like people coming from Thailand, especially like residents and stuff, they will like test them if they come in. But now they know the smell of weed in Macau, so like people get in trouble. I actually have a friend that's vegan. It's funny because you said vegetarian earlier and going in the army, but he was caught and got arrested and he's vegan. Oh. Can you imagine being vegan in prison?
Oh,
You're donezo.
It's done.
Yeah, man. You can't eat anything.
So it's really strict there. Not very easy to get weed in Macau.
It can't be.
But Hong Kong.
But it's such a it's such a place where so many rich people are. You gotta get some kind of like link.
Yeah, there's gotta be.
My friend's a race car driver, and he teaches like royals in Southeast Asia how to like drive. And then he was telling me like the crazy world that they live in, where these are countries where if you get caught with like a dust of crack, you die.
Yeah, you die.
And it's like hella controlled, whatever. Yeah. But he says like the people that are on top, they're just like us. Like they do whatever the fuck they want. They could just phone call and at any hotel like, yeah, I want this, this, and this. Somebody comes delivered. They just party all night. And then he's like, it's crazy because like if they were caught with this, their citizens would have, their normal citizens would have died. But all those guys, he's like, dude, they just go hard. Like just regular American party kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know in China it's the opposite.
Really?
Like the higher up you are in status, the way less likely you're gonna do any of that stuff.
Was it like Jackie Chan?
Because you'll get way more put on an example. You have way more to lose.
And you could lose everything.
Yeah, and you're gonna be made an example.
More eyes on you kind of thing. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Because also the higher up you are in general, the more connected you might be to like government official type stuff.
Oh, so you make everybody else look bad.
Yeah, so everything's like way crazy.
Yeah, there's this like huge casino guy that like opened a lot of like the casinos in Macau. He got really big trouble and got arrested in China because he opened casinos in China, like underground, where you're not supposed to.
Oh, fake casino?
Wow. Yeah, and so he got arrested, like I think 2 years ago, and so he's like in charge of like the VIP that comes through and stuff. So it's like a lot of money got like lowered from casinos because he was arrested. So you're right, like he was put on an example.
They make really big examples of stuff to like basically make sure nobody else can do things.
Yeah. Wow. So what is when someone's saying like when someone talks about Macau's underworld? What does that look like?
They got mafias. For sure. Yeah. They call it Black Society.
What? What's that?
I don't know. It's just.
Is it like triads?
Yeah.
Are they Chinese?
What's the Yeah. I think they're Chinese.
Have you if you saw someone walking on the street, like would you be able to go, oh, that guy's probably like a gangster or mafia?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe if they're super rich and you're like wondering where's their money coming from, type of thing. Like.
So they're not like visibly a gangster. They just look like they could be a regular person, but they're involved in those type of things.
Yeah, and you would know maybe like through friend of friend sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like some of them would be like connected. Yeah. It's like those type of people. Like if someone crosses you, they would like what's that show? They would just call someone. People. A van would come out and just like people would bats and like I've seen this like downstairs the club was like I'm leaving.
You saw that happen?
Yeah. There was this one time.
You see a lot of stuff,
especially downstairs in the taxi lines. It's like just out of nowhere. If you just cross one wrong person,
and a van shows up with people with bats and stuff.
Yeah. I fucking call that number and a van comes, but it's a bunch of clowns that jump out one after the other. And...
Actually, in elementary, we have friends that were like associated with.
Rumor, I didn't know that was true. but-
They're fighting all the time. Like it's like they'll be like,
Yeah,
you know, they're also kind of like sensitive. It's like you look at them a little like wrong.
Oh yeah,
They'll be
okay.
like, mama, huh? And I'm like, I'm sorry, my eyes are just big. Like
That means like, what are you looking at?
Yeah, what are you looking at?
Why is that the truth? No matter where you are in the world, gangsters are so fucking sensitive. What the fuck you looking at? And I'm like, you look cute. Like, bro, you look looking.
Confused.
I love your shirt.
Yeah, that's how you defuse a fight.
Yeah, I love your shirt, man. Where did you get that?
man.
What the fuck you looking at? Your fashion. Bro, has anyone told you? Has anyone told you?
So when it comes to like organized crime, that's mainly just at the highest level. It's probably Chinese people.
I think so, yeah.
And then is there like a lower level like
Yeah.
thug where they're like
Filipinos?
Filipinos are like
I feel like Filipinos would be too scared to get deported. You know.
nobody's causing trouble like in a group that's not Chinese.
Not that I know of.
Your
Wow,
cousin is
that's kind of
badass. Yeah, like JR, this guy, like he's very hot-headed. Like if someone is gonna like try to beat him up, he would like, come on guys, let's go, we'll beat him up. And it's like, but in the end, it's
And then
just
all the
like,
Filipinos get decimated in one go.
right? They're all small, so you know, like
Everyone's small.
same size.
They can hide
They're all
easily, get in the
same
cracks.
size. So it's okay. It will be a fair fight. But yeah, and there was this actually really sad thing, like you know, like if you're Mafia's ex, for example, and like someone was flirting with you, and you could end up dead. Like one time,
What?
a guy.
I get jealous.
Yeah, well, a guy from like Portuguese school, like he passed away because of this type of jealousy. And it's like, but this was years ago, like decades ago. I don't know about now. Now it's more like suicide because of
Oh yeah, during COVID it was bad. Yeah.
oh yeah,
Suicide.
or because gambling too much in
Oh, okay, yeah.
debt, like a lot of that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During COVID, because like everything was so shut, right? Like and so there's just a lot of like mental health issues.
Yeah. But for sure, like you know, like it's just under like. You don't really see it.
If you take out like the murderous part of like the jealousy, like it's so romantic.
It is. It is.
Yeah,
He loves so
much. It's like, oh my
love
gosh,
Bart.
he would kill for me, and just run back with him.
Too hard.
It's like so romantic.
It is pretty convenient that like that much gambling happens on a place that small that you would have to like you'd be stuck there if you were trying to run away from your debt.
Yeah.
Like Vegas, you can just go anywhere. You can just leave.
Yeah.
But then like
Vegas,
there, how do you get out of there if you owe money to people?
Yeah, exactly. It's like
It's so small.
So small.
Yeah.
Vegas, they'll still hunt you down though.
Yeah, but you got a lot of ways out if you can.
It's only one road out and in.
Not have to go through Pahrump.
It's only one road.
Only one.
But if you're on an island,
No, look at the map, dude.
Peninsula.
a peninsula.
Yeah.
Dude, if you look at the map, one coming here, one coming
They're
here.
talking about Macau still.
We're connected to China. So border.
I didn't even know that.
Between us and China.
How cool.
Yeah.
border. So there's actually a lot of students like that goes to the local schools in Macau from China. They would cross every morning.
Really?
Because like how like apartments and stuff are cheaper in
and
China.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then Macau, Hong Kong, so expensive. It's
Yeah.
like man, like it's like New York type of price, right? Yeah. And
Yeah.
Is there a lot of people that's like, I don't want to live in China anymore, and then they swim to Macau, and then they just want to live?
Actually, I think that was.
Even though we just learned you could drive. What was that?
What did you just do? I'm just curious.
What happened?
there's the sea police.
It's just it was the
See,
thing.
what do they do when they get you? They shoot you,
Like
huh?
our friends' parents'
They just
age.
showed up.
There was the thing where that's the thing like people because it's
Back then,
close.
yeah.
It's like people would
His
swim.
dad was one of them. He swam to Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
No.
Back then it was yeah you
Back
could.
then, they came from Hong Kong to here. Wow.
He swam from Hong Kong to here.
Wait, what?
One go. Breather.
One road.
He went underwater the whole time. At the Gulf of Mexico, he took a breath.
Go.
Fucking Aquaman.
Pops up in America.
Chinese Aquaman, dude.
Didn't you say he went twice or like?
He went back.
Hey,
Didn't you
kudos
know-
to him for persistence.
He's training with Iron Man.
He's trying to beat his time.
How long do you think the swim is from China?
That's so crazy.
How long is the swim from Hong Kong to LA?
I went through the mountains. I don't even know. Is Hong Kong attached to China or one part of
It
it?
is. It's kind of
One part of it, right? Because it's a cluster of islands.
That's so crazy, bro.
No, he went through the mountains.
It's 3 to 6 miles. Swimming.
From Hong Kong to
Yeah.
China.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's so crazy.
Not Hong Kong.
Oh,
I
if
mean
your
China
life
to
depends
Macau.
on it, that's manageable.
Oh no.
3 miles?
Bro, most
If
people
your life
fucking.
depends on it.
I think,
was your-
I think most people will drown.
Was your dad fucking training for a swim?
My,
No
my
way.
dad and his brothers are actually really good at swimming though.
Really?
He
But I
said,
thought they had like a raft.
Because of the plan? It's just the training. Yeah, did they train? Are they good at swimming?
he grew up on the river, and so he told me like one of their favorite pastimes. They would always just bring a plastic bag, because if they wanted to go like uptown, they would just take their clothes off, put in a plastic bag, and just swim up the river or follow the current,
Like Switzerland.
and like that's their like taxi.
What the fuck?
So him and his brothers like are all really good at, like his other brother played water polo, like they're all really good at swimming.
No way. They have
Follow
water
the
polo?
current as a freeway is crazy.
Wait, he played water polo in
In China, yeah.
for real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So they were good swimmers.
Yep, his dad was a wetback.
In Macau, they'll just straight up shoot you.
Well, if you try to go in, they shoot you.
No,
like,
back
if you-
in the day.
If you're illegal
I
immigrant,
don't know.
Now too.
I thought no.
I don't know. I guess I guess they pick you up and leave. I guess maybe.
And leave?
Like,
No,
we're going to
because
the
there was an
police.
area in Macau where like our friends' parents' age that
Mm-hmm.
used to like people would see sometimes dead bodies there. Of,
Oh,
yeah. Like,
And that's
I would
from
hear
them
from my
swim-
friends.
trying to
I
swim
think
in?
so. Yeah.
wow! They don't even pick them up. They just leave them. We'll get them in the morning. The tide will get them.
That's what I heard.
Nature will
but
do
yeah, I
its
don't know.
thing.
Is there like a Macau Trump where they're like, we don't want the Chinese immigrants?
Oh yeah, how's the politics over
I feel
there?
like everywhere we go, there's always gonna be someone like people like that. Yeah, like minority and.
But like a president like Macau that's like, no more Chinese.
We get the prime minister, don't we? Like no, not prime minister.
Mayor?
Even vote? I don't remember.
Emperor.
I left.
I don't even remember.
Governor?
Yeah, Taksao.
Oh, Taksao.
We learned it in Canton. We learned things in Cantonese, so we would be like, oh, what's the English word for
What's
this?
the English word?
You don't know
Taksao?
Taksao?
No, what is
Special
that?
administrative chief of
Regent?
minister or something. Yeah.
A lot of titles.
Yeah, I don't think like they are chosen by China, so they're
Yeah.
like, you know, they're
You don't
respectful.
vote.
Oh,
But when you were like born there,
China
and
chooses them, and they still go. I'm gonna get rid of all these Chinese.
when you guys were like born and raised there, was it still under Portuguese rule?
Actually, because I think it was a few years after. So, right? After you were born, 1990?
Oh yeah, I think 4 years after we were born, they
Yeah,
handed
so it was like
back
in the transitioning time.
but there's the signs are still like Chinese Portuguese, forms are in Chinese Portuguese still, even until now.
Google says
So-
it's chief executive.
Chief executive, we get chief
guess.
executives,
Chief
but they're not very like they don't
Right?
talk. Yeah, like Trump is everywhere. Like like,
They're not doing rallies and stuff. They're doing meet and greets.
going back to Macau, everybody's like, is it really that crazy there in America? Like with Trump and stuff? I'm like, well, only if you go to certain areas.
Does it feel crazy
Not
for
really.
you?
yeah.
There's a lot of space, so I don't really see the crazy.
Yeah, I mean, our parents always listen to just like the bad news sometimes. It's like, be careful, like when you go out. Like,
Did you think everyone here was gonna have everywhere you
not
go?
really. We were the ones who were like, it's not that bad where we live, at least.
Yeah,
like,
no.
and maybe if you go to like New York City, maybe you see more things like that. But
Yeah.
where we live, it was suburban and it's not too.
Yeah, in Florida, I mean, like sometimes when we drive back then, we'd see like like people with Trump flags, and I'm like, don't they have work? Like, what? Like they would just be so free.
Don't they have work?
I'm like, wow.
Did you guys start driving here or back in Macau?
You drove in Macau.
I drove in Macau.
I started driving here because it's so much cheaper to get a driver's license here.
Yeah, and
Oh my
then
God.
and it's so easy to
Is
get
there
a
like a
license
tax?
here.
Is there a
You get
tax you
passed
pay
so
for-
easily.
You know, in Singapore, if you want to own a car, you got to pay way more money because they don't want to crowd the road with cars. Do they have that?
Well,
in
the
Macau?
driver taking the driver's license itself, you pay an instructor, you pay for the course,
yeah.
and it's so expensive.
And in
How
Macau,
much
if you
is it?
fail once, you gotta
They
pay
kill
for
you.
the next year.
They make you swim it back to China.
They make you wait the next year, and you gotta pay again. So you can choose like automatic or manual. But like my dad is like, "Hi, pa, just do automatic. Like don't do manual."
You wanted to do manual?
Just because I want to be cool.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, the Grand Prix is there. You know, every year they have the Grand Prix, and everybody
Yeah.
there is like so car focused. And I was like, oh, I want to be cool too. But now
I always thought
not
that phased
manual.
out. I didn't know people still thought it was cool to like.
Well,
Drift?
your dad sells cars too. That's why.
Like
dad sells
the
cars,
new
too.
generation, I didn't think new gen people thought it was cool to drive stick.
drifting.
I feel like they don't even know what stick is.
Big stick.
It's an anti-theft thing.
I like that. That's why it's Grand Theft Auto, not manual. All right.
That was good.
Trying to steal a car. I like it.
Grand Theft Manual.
How do I get this car moving?
It's just the instruction book. Oh, okay.
Are the cars their left-hand drive? Because I saw you shifting with your right
Oh
hand.
yeah,
yeah.
It's the other side. That's why like it took me like a whole year to want to learn
Convert.
again here because I was like, oh shit, what if I like accidentally go to the other side? And you know the turn on right, like you know red
yeah.
light, that thing, like that's
yeah.
new to
Turn
me
right on
too.
red.
Turn right on red.
That's
that
not a
one.
thing there.
Imagine like you don't know and they're like, you gotta bugger.
Yeah, that'll happen.
I wouldn't have no idea, you know, stuff like that. But they wouldn't say that at the school, like the driving school.
They teach that.
Well, I mean,
Some of them. Not all of them.
So
On the test, they don't really
are the
care,
punishments for crimes actually like very severe in Macau compared to like?
Do they whip and stuff?
Like if you get caught stealing, what happens?
Yeah.
Yeah, they chop off your hand.
Oh my god.
Here they
Like-
catch
it's
you
like
and they
Agro
release
Rock.
you right
they
away.
just go to prison. Like, yeah, they
Or at least
just.
severe, is it like 10 years for something small or?
Let's say you like rob a house when no one's home, kind of deal. You get caught. What are you looking at?
Is that a big thing over there though?
They deport you to China.
5-10 years. So I think it's like the same, like similar. But actually, Hong Kong CB, if you get caught with even CBD, you get like full life. Like,
Holy.
I was like, whoa.
CBD oil?
I remember hearing that in the immigration, like, oh,
Ay, ay, ay.
What?
Poor people who have to sleep.
yeah, they just have to drink some alcohol or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, they won't be poor because they'll never know that what it is, you know? I think the pain of not having something is when you've had it before.
Yeah.
Oh, you get a taste of it.
Yeah, but if you've grown in a life where it's like, oh yeah, you're gonna die if you do this, I'll never tell. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
And it's always been like that?
That's true.
Yeah, I think so. Right?
I don't remember hearing a lot of crimes growing up.
Locals
that's
kind of
cool.
get like a little smack into the wrist if you like, you know, like. I know someone that got caught with trying to get in with weed, and then like all he had to do, well, he spent 2 nights in the jail cell, but then like all he had to do is admit guilty, and then pay like $200.
$200.
Yeah, it was like really cheap amount, and then like $200 US worth, and then
Yeah.
they go back. But that's just that one time, you know. And but plus it depends how much you have. If you're intent to sell, then it is worse, obviously. But
It sounds like there's like locals are like the citizens and everyone else are second class.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
oh yeah, that's
Totally.
true.
I mean, it's
That's very
basically.
true. That's what I felt my whole life. That it's like because whenever we had like field trips or something.
Oh
to
yeah, like
other
special
countries,
programs that
like
in
I
school.
would have to pay. Like I would have to.
Oh,
do
And I wouldn't
extra.
have to because I have the
And then my classmates were like, "Oh, why? I thought you were like Macau resident." I'm not. It's like, "Oh, so you're here illegally?" I'm like, no,
Kind of like, yeah. Like what we did to you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it feels like that, and
And does it feel more comfortable living here? Like, do you feel less?
You feel like America.
Does it feel more like equaled out a little bit?
for sure. I mean,
Wow, cool.
like. Yeah, it's just America's like so mixed. Like it's what we are. We're mixed. Like it's like very.
It feels
whatever you
so
want.
much easier to fit in.
Oh, good.
You feel the freedom and then the eagle just on your back going.
That makes us proud to feel American. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And stand with your right hand over your heart while saluting at the same time, and then the Pledge of Allegiance, which is stands American flag under the nation, under God, indivisible.
Nice here, y'all.
And last question: does it feel like, because Macau you can't have a gun, right?
I know.
So here, are you like tempted to like?
No, I probably would shoot myself accidentally. You know, like I'm too clumsy.
Well, you need to. It's Florida.
Dude. So in Florida, do you see people? Do they carry concealed?
I think
or-
so.
They, I don't know if they're constitutional here. They might be.
Like I don't see.
You don't see anybody with
But in South Carolina, because like my in-laws live there, like I would see.
Oh,
them.
was that like a weird sight? Like to,
I'd be like, oh, okay.
but they look friendly, yeah. Like ma'am.
Yeah, they always say, yeah, ma'am. Yeah,
Gotcha.
Welcome to town.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. One time, like my coworker brought his piece. Like say piece, right? Like, yeah, we were at like a work thing, and then we went to our boss's boat. Like,
Yeah.
he's like insurance for a big boat. I'm like, ooh. And then
Oh,
we're
nice.
just like chilling there. He's like, oh man, I forgot to leave my piece at home, and I'm like.
He talks like.
Oh my god. I'm like, okay.
He holds his piece like a purse.
Yeah, right? It's like, and then he starts like just talking about like stories. I was like,
Oh, he
man,
loves
this,
to, yeah.
there's this one time at the bar, like he was like there's this guy was like trying to fight me, and I swear to God, I almost like, you know, went for my piece, and then and my girlfriend held my hand.
That's probably what we all sound like. Like, yeah. it's
Tough
true.
boy.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's my experience with guns, I guess.
Very good, very good.
Very good.
Welcome to America.
Land of free. Show me your piece.